Alright, here we go again.
Again? At some point we'll have to get a stinger to unlock that protein, but it's not really vital. We just need a few of them. If we get 1,000 cables together, we can get 6 more inventory slots.
Not too shabby.
Oh.
I mean, it seems like a heck of a lot of Vickies, but at the same time...
So we're still out here in the desert.
There we go. I brought our capacity back up over our max consumption.
Cool.
Yeah, now we need to get on that space elevator.
Oh, that's why we're not doing that. Yes.
And we are just not... we are just not producing enough. Also, thank you for the instant raid from Hatter with a party of 6.
Oh, jeez.
Whatever terribly exciting things you all have been doing with Hatter and whatnot, prepare to be bored back into your mind.
And then to tears.
Because we are playing Satisfactory, playing a 3-player co-op session in the hardest part of the map, starting out. We've made decent progress. Playing Alien Isolation, so this is, like, not quite the furthest thing from it, but...
Not quite.
There are aliens, and we are somewhat isolated out here. But,
okay.
completely different tone, entirely. And,
now, does the to-do list show up for everyone?
No, it is a personal to-do list.
Okay. Good to know.
I mean, if you want to bring some of the similar feel, just go hunt down one of the freaking alien orb things. Let it whisper sweet nothings in your ear. That might bring a similar tone.
I think it's more of a, like
spooked.
There's a core essential, you know, tone difference.
Oh, true.
I think when, not so much in the individual details, but in the broader scope of things. This is a game about building factories on a distant alien planet.
Not running from a thing trying to eat you.
Yeah. And they're all gone. All right. Anywho, all right. How much? Well, we've got the concrete for it at least.
500 concrete is required.
We've got enough iron plates for it.
I have it. Yeah. God, it only takes 500 concrete? That's... But it's the 400 rods, and we need another 1,000 wire.
Yeah, that's the sticking point. Now.
And to figure out where we're going to plunk the darn thing.
Yeah.
Lay down some foundations and...
I can start building a spot for it if need be.
Not a bad idea. We're just going to need a, like, 10 by 10 chunk of real estate. We just have to decide.
If we had more, like, resources in storage, I'd almost say, like, start looking at sort of expanding iron production, because that's really kind of our bottleneck at the moment.
It is, yeah.
But there's also just... we just don't have, like, an abundance of resources to do a whole refactoring.
Not yet, no.
And we are producing 60 ingots per minute of iron.
Are you just going to put the space elevator on top of that step?
Yes.
30...
that's not a bad place for it, honestly. It's just, like, up and out of the way and put it on a big old platform. turn it into a tower.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a series of steps, actually. It's... Oh, it makes me feel like there should be something over here.
So
It probably is.
Yep, I was right. There is a yellow power slug.
Nice. The pure iron node with a Mark 1 miner can feed 2 smelters, which can feed 1 each of making screws, plates, and rods, and that's all it can do. Adding more smelters does not help us because we don't get any more ore.
Yeah, no. We're at...
I forgot about...
We are at ore for this one node.
Oh yeah, I am okay with that location. So...
I can make it look nicer later.
Yeah.
Once we have
I thought you were going to put it, like,
materials
on top of the rocky steps over here. Like, have
these ones?
Have the rocks be the base. That's what I was envisioning.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on,
Like,
hold on.
get like just above these, and then build your platform here.
Yeah, give me just a second.
I will leave you to it, having given you the slightest bit of input.
Yep, you've got my brain going.
Okay, so there are 2 normal iron nodes here. I will start clearing space.
Over there. Well, like, there's also, like, a whole another set of pures in the little valley over here.
Yeah, we're not hurting for the core materials.
Including another pure iron.
Yeah, it's down there a ways, but yeah, they're almost equidistant. If you've got pures there, let's focus on that then.
I think it's just the one pure.
Well, that's still better than 2 normals.
It's precisely 2 normals, but in 1.
Oh, unauthorized hostility.
Ah, lovely.
Boy, putting us all
And
together, we are a
authorized barrel
snarky
nuts.
bunch. Remind me, we don't have... Well, no, we don't. We've only got the 1 iron node being tapped, so we definitely don't have, like, automatic rips production yet.
Oh no, no, that's
No, we
that's
have
why I was thinking.
we have a hand-fed rips production.
We have spot production for rips. I swear I'm going to try and make that a thing, is just calling miniature workshops for manual, production, spot workshops. Spot production, rather.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to catch, though.
It is going to take a while. How are you doing?
I don't know if building a pyramid is in the cards right now, Double Cross. We've got other priorities. My running around aside. I'm mostly running around doing very little because, like, I'm kind of waiting for production of materials to fill up a bit more. Because I don't want to just start hogging all the plates and rods and wire that we need.
Yeah, I'm accumulating the stuff for the elevator.
Okay, so you're on that, okay.
Yeah, so any plates that are available in the output bin there.
Okay.
It's the rods I'm short on right now, rods and wires.
I'm just wondering, like, if we're going to start tapping other nodes... Because, like, any additional production we add now is going to be more stuff we tear down once we're doing, like, Miners Mark II and whatnot. Like, we'll never not be refactoring, but... we do also kind of need additional production in the short term.
I know I was looking at those 2 normals to the north there. Like, we're not going to care about those as much.
Yeah.
There we go. I've got ramps going all the way up.
Oh, I'm sitting on a whole bunch of copper ingots. Well.
We cashed in backseat gaming. Would we be compelled to build a pyramid?
I mean,
No, you would
I can be
just
convinced.
be able to, you know, submit that backseat gaming advice without consequence. That's what the that's what the channel points reward is for.
I will note that pyramid building becomes more aesthetically
Doable.
doable, thank you, once we unlock more stuff in the awesome shop. Because right now we don't have the foundation parts. We would be making blocks.
You might need a little higher. Unfortunately.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
You got it.
And yes, I'm handcrafting wire right now.
The thing is, I don't think we have like the triangular foundation or roof segments, so we can't even make a tiny pyramid.
Yeah, you need a very specific set of pieces for that.
Ask us a few sessions down the line, and we can totally just like rip out a pyramid.
Oh yeah, we'll be able to zoop the thing once the time comes. Make the frickin' Giza plains over here.
Yep. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is come out here to the pure iron over here and make a. Well, the pure iron and copper actually make a RIPS facility.
It does, doesn't it? Because we've got the.
Because I've got iron down here and copper up the hill, so both pure.
And we have the recipe that uses the both.
Yep.
Go for it. Yeah, because we're never going to not need rips.
We're never going to not need rips, especially now.
Finally went high enough.
Okay, alternate recipe numero uno. 10 iron, 18.75 iron plates and 37.5 wire per minute in an assembler.
Don't need that.
Bonk.
So let's see. That's 75 and 75 for tube and times 4. That goes to.
Well, the nice thing is, you walk away for a few minutes. That's the nice thing about having any kind of automation at all. You walk away from your production for a bit, come back and like, oh yeah, by the way, here's another 100 of those. Oh, sweet.
That is the beauty of automation in this system.
But if you sit around waiting for it,
it takes forever. We do have silica. Well, we have the recipe to make silica. We don't have much to do with it yet. And the nodes, the quartz resources far to the north of us right now.
Do we need some silica?
No, it's just that, Double Cross was commenting on, I was looking at the recipe, or the parts index, and saw, she saw silica. It was like, So how much of each thing do I want to make? Given that I can tap 2 nodes separately for this, I can go in pretty hard on this, making quite a few rips per minute.
True, but you're limited by power. Like, you can set up for a certain amount.
Yeah, that is.
But you won't be able to juice the whole thing.
Yeah, that is the key problem there. Well, I could I could at least build it, and then that's kind of the hard part.
Oh yeah, have it ready to fire up. Okay, where are you?
Oh,
slide all the way down.
Clearly, the use for the silica is to put it in little packets and mark them "Do not eat." That's actually the silica packages just look like that. They're in big white bags. Okay.
This is toxic. Do not put it in your mouth.
So
Someone could chill. Do not eat.
Wire goes, from 1 to 2, so we can make a lot of wire. The question is plates. Got 120 ore to work with.
Our 10 by 10 has been made up here.
30 ingots per minute get you 20 plates per minute.
Oh, right, yeah, it goes
And
to 2
one
ingots.
smelter gets you those 30, if that helps.
Yeah, so it goes to 120 ore to 80 plates. So
I could actually... Well, that was stupid. I did bad math.
So we could probably get 4 assemblers going pretty easily. Again, can't power all that at this stage, but I could build a pretty fast RIPS facility.
Yeah, I had that math cut in half. I could add more smelters. The problem is, we're back to how much are we going to try and cram in here?
Oh boy, I'm definitely going to have to build a coal power plant this session, huh? Either this one or the next one.
Heck yeah.
We are almost having a space elevator. Like,
All right.
I'm waiting on
I should not overthink
just
this.
a few rods.
I should honestly just hook up like maybe 2 at most, or heck, just 1. Just feed them into feed the basic stuff into 1 assembler and call that RIPS, so that we get just like 6 per minute or so.
All right, so I am literally just plunking this thing down up here, right?
Yep. Plunk it down. I'll make the platform look nice once I have the
roughly censor it.
ability to do so.
Actually, yeah, can someone come up here and spot me on this? Because I can't see close enough to tell if I'm like...
I have
Nix,
got
you. That?
I'm on it. Yeah.
Yeah, the two of you have... Shit. The 2 of you have more of an aesthetic eye for this sort of thing.
I have the art brain.
Okay, the question is, do I have this thing more or less centered? Because I know I've got it left to right centered, but I don't know if I've got it
left. Okay, move it back like a couple of ticks. 1 more.
1 more?
Yep.
How's that?
Yes, that is pretty much centered.
Space elevator go up.
Up it go.
That's going to do the thing where the big claw comes out of the sky.
Everyone rise
Turn
for
your
the
eyes
space
to the
elevator
sky.
anthem.
Do 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 do.
That's better than also Sprock, I suppose.
Probably, yeah.
Meow.
You figure the person operating that at the other end has got to have really good gauge of distance, because you missed that by a couple of meters.
There's no way that's not
through the base.
There's no way that's not an automated process, honestly.
Oh yeah.
There's got to be like sensors measuring that distance.
Okay, and now it's gonna time to go up here and say, yes, we need 50 smart plates, which requires RIPS and rotors on a 1-to-1 basis. 1-to-1-to-1. 50 RIPS, 50 rotors gets us 50 smart plates.
Oh boy, oh boy.
That's the good news. Oh, I should not have made that jump. I'm gonna hurt. Yep. Okay. What the heck are rotors made of again?
I've got a hand-fed rotor thing being made.
Oh, okay.
Just go to the assemblers.
The answer is rods and screws.
Oh, screws we have, that's for sure.
Yeah, we've got plenty of screws for a while.
And you've got some rods in there, so yeah. I will actually grab a whole mess of them.
Much better. Look at the space elevator. It has now got colors.
Aha! Oh, the customizer is already available?
Yes.
Ah, good. Now, do the
When did that
customizer
happen?
settings...
I don't know, but it's there.
Customizer is available moment one, apparently.
I guess so.
Well, that makes me all kinds of happy. In that case... Oh, nope, gimme. Oh, that's not what I want.
We can colorize everything.
Mm-hmm.
I need the edit button. Thank you. Okay, that's one of the ones you gave me. I'm gonna try that one actually. Yeah, I like that.
Hatsune Miku brand space elevator, yeah. I think we'll just make this really stupid simple. Just have you
Oh,
guys
look at that.
smelt and construct your various materials and have them meet in the middle.
We are no longer default orange, which I realize only 2 of the 3 of us even care about, but we really care about it.
I'm in the minority of being okay with the default orange.
I don't mind orange, but if I have a choice, I don't want. What am I doing this from above when I can just go below and turn it all concrete?
Mm-hmm.
And not the brightest.
Gone, iron ingots, iron plates.
All of them? That's
Okay, rotor facility has a bin to feed it screws because you can only put so many screws in at a time. So rotors are now underway.
mm-hmm.
Too steep, you say? Copper to wire.
Right. So I stole that wire to make those.
That's a bit too close. Can't afford that, naturally, because I'm running on the bare minimum.
Okay. How am I doing?
Alright, how have you bedazzled home base while I was gone?
I actually made it kind of a drab at the moment because
Yeah, steel drab, yeah.
I'm not sure how that. Like I told it to use the primary color. Okay. Well, I might pick one of the other. I was given some options for blues. Let me see what one of the other ones looks like. Maybe that 90cc one.
Need just a handful more.
There, it's a little more blue now. There we go.
Yeah, there we are.
That actually has a hue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was using one of the paler blues, and it was like, that was too pale.
Oh yeah, it's a very good thing that the cables don't have collision, because yeah.
There we go. I put one of the greens as the secondary color, so it sits against the blue a little better.
Oh,
Nice.
all the things I built that were using the default palette are
Changed.
now. Yeah,
Yep.
that's delightful.
Okay, now that now that didn't change for me. Oh, it is the green. Okay, it just didn't update the view of the swatch. That's interesting. I have to hit edit and then select color. When I hit edit, it loads in the green you changed.
Mm-hmm.
But until I hit edit, just the circle with the 2 colors in it still
Yeah.
looked the same as when I set it.
Huh. That's weird.
But as soon as I hit edit and then select color, then it fixes.
So they're kind of, like, shared?
Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, no, the blue and the green, I like it. I was thinking about, like, what other color to throw in there, but, no, that blue-green works. Any vegan, is that enough screwing around? Let's see if I can add more.
A splash of color that isn't orange.
That isn't orange. We're looking at enough orange day to day.
Mm-hmm.
And what was that again? Oh, right, the shipment. Oh, we are going to need an assembler for
Oh,
the third
that's
thing.
right.
We actually have to. We can't hand crank those.
Yep, they have to be manufactured.
Luckily, I'm
Smart
staying
plates.
next to the place where we're making
Two of the things that
rotors
go
and-
into it.
yeah rotors and rips. So I'll just go over here and add another assembler because why not?
Bump that down.
I've almost got, like, the dirt simple rip production going on over here.
I've already got my foundation set to use concrete at all times.
I love that you can do that.
Yeah, taking
Oh.
iron plates back out of the equation is real nice.
Going to go get the things I need to make a storage bin.
Alright, that should do it once it's all powered. The problem is it's going to be a fair chunk of power.
Luckily, we don't need feeder bins for this because 50 is sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we only barely need an output bin.
Barely.
5, 4, 4. So 13, 26. Right, alternate.
Yeah, I can.
No, stitched iron plate. Yeah, that's it.
Power pole Mark II. Yes. All right, I've started our first few smart plates.
Heck yeah.
Because why not, really? And the nice thing about being stage 1 is, even if we produce a little extra, we'll need them.
Yeah.
We will need them. We always do.
Need them for the next stages anyway. Rods, okay. Boop.
I'm going to want power shard. How much can I use here? How much overhead do I have? Yeah. Yeah, that's acceptable. All right.
Yeah, we're not in terrible shape.
All right. How many power poles?
I think I'm going to do a fuel go round, though. Keep us topped off.
Yeah.
Can never hurt.
What part of this spider web of power poles do I branch off from?
Remember, we can make Mark IIs. If you've got an existing one and need to buff it up, we can do that.
Oh, did we get those?
Yes.
Yeah,
we
we've
did.
got the Mark II poles.
Nice. Excellent. Okay. Let's see. How do we want to run
Missing
this?
the rods. I can fix that.
Loving the pinks and peaches. Yeah, it's a real pretty game.
Oh, it's a
even
gorgeous
this
game.
desert out here is just like, oh, it became gorgeous all of a sudden.
Okay, you're branching off from this one? Okay.
That's the idea. I'm just trying to find a good spot to... There we go.
Okay. I can't make any more Mark IIs because we gotta get more Caterium. But now this one's a safe power pole.
Mm-hmm. We gotta make that journey out there to kill that spitter at some point.
Yeah. I would like to see us get at least some more ways of dealing with spitters.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to just stabbing it.
It can be done. We have done it before. The rebar gun takes rotors, rips, and screws. And that will unlock the rebar gun and its ammo.
Nice.
But rebar guns are a really annoying way to try and kill anything.
Yeah.
Like, the exploding rebar gun is not so bad, but... Where the heck is the improved hand weapon? I'm just not seeing it.
That's a dang good question.
Is it hiding behind black powder or something? Items. Equipment. Xeno Zapper. Xeno Basher.
Leave you to your gun that shoots pylons. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Because we always
We
need...
must build additional pylons.
We always need additional pylons.
Construct additional pylons. It's been so long since I played that game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a tier unlock. It's not a MAM unlock.
Ah.
Tier 4 improved melee combat.
Alright, we are now constructing rips.
Sweet.
Way south in the canyon, but it's a bit of a hike, but, you know, Blade Runners.
I will go get more screws to put in that thing. I do technically have portables set up at that Caterium site. So could just run out there and grab some more.
I mean, I've got enough to get a miner out there.
I'll just go out there and kill the spitter.
What is wrong with you wimps?
I'll join you. I'll go kill a spitter. Spitters are easier now.
I will keep feeding the thing that makes plates.
You do that.
I'll let the my rip assembler run for a while. It's up on, like, the cliff to the southwest-ish, right? That's that Caterium node?
Yes, you are heading in vaguely the right direction.
Okay.
You'll get to the cliff, and you'll think, how do I get up there? But you go to the left a little bit, and you'll see a ramp up there.
Gotcha. Traversing the desert is a lot easier and less frustrating with
Blade Runners.
with the Blade Runners.
True facts. Now, I take it if I follow the trail of
Power poles,
I
you'll
will find your... Yes, there you go.
Do not slide jump uphill.
I mean, you can try.
I'm gonna take care of these resource rocks while we're here, because
Oh, yeah.
they're just an eyesore. Alright, so... Yep.
This way?
Yep, this way.
I see what you're doing there, and I approve.
You approve, do you?
Yes, I do.
I'm glad.
Someone's got to.
I mean, admittedly,
Wow.
admittedly, there's a certain amount of, well, if you don't like it, you can build it yourself. So you know,
Yeah.
it's a little like asking the missus what's for dinner. It's like food. The menu
The
is
eating guide.
what's put in front of you.
All right, Alpha Spitter next to the thingamabob is gone.
Dead and gone.
Go ahead and
Sweet.
loot the Caterium ore from here and run it back.
Oh, of course, I forget to bring iron rods with me, so I can't even biomass burn.
Probably should have made a
Smart.
probably should have made a to-do list for that.
Yeah, I probably should have. Like, I've got the stuff to make the miner, but not to power it. And it's just like, good going. Good going, brain.
Because
I'll plop one down for you.
Oh, nice. Thank you. That
You're
means I
welcome.
can pick these up. Pick up miner. Pick up miner.
Have fun. I will head back to base.
Yep.
Let you worry about that. Oopsie.
we have 17 of our needed 50. We are getting there.
So it turns out, even with Blade Runners, you can't quite jump off the cliff there.
Filed under Ask Me How I Know.
Time for a jog.
Where are you jogging off to?
To pick up my dead body.
Oh! When you said you
Yeah.
shouldn't jump, you weren't kidding.
Yeah. And I don't.
Oh, that's right.
My Blade Runners are on my corpse.
Oh, you gotta do it the hard way.
Yep. Insert your own ironic, like Indiana Jones travel music here.
More like,
Complete-
you know, the shoegaze mix.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da,
Dun.
da, da, da.
Started.
More rods. And do we already use up all the screws? No. We just need faster. Oh, you can use 100 per minute. I should put a faster belt there. Which requires rips. Okay.
We're getting there.
We're still very much in the running around to do basic things phase of the game.
Oh, yeah. Which is why I am standing here making the smart plates as fast as we can so we can get to the next phase.
At least we have graduated from the staring at a craft bench for 12 minutes phase of the game.
Hallelujah.
Absolutely. I'm so glad we're not in that phase anymore.
Okay, corpse acquired.
I've played enough games, I should be comfortable with looting my own corpse, and yet.
Thankfully, they pack it into a nice, tasteful box.
You don't have to think about it being your corpse. You're just picking up your box you left behind.
There is that. Unlike when the game glitches on you, and you have to kill yourself because it decides that you are guest 15835222285.
Ugh.
Oh, lordy. I hate that one.
Sometimes I wonder if the devs ever watched the co-op stream. I wondered what they thought of our shenanigans.
Sometimes you gotta wonder.
I wonder what they'll think now in the wake of Update 6 launching.
Yeah, like, who is nearby? Oh, it's one of my own people. All right. The joy of having the space elevator is when you get into the desert and find yourself lost. I mean, the hub is always there too, but you can just look around and go, oh, yeah, that
way.
big pointy thing in the sky.
We have many points of navigation now.
Why are you not doing anything?
The Satisfactory story.
Right?
Truth.
Oh, that's why. Because there's more production than in the Belting can handle, but we don't really care because we don't need a super efficient biomass system. It just needs to be efficient enough.
I'll go ahead and hand crank out some Caterium ingots and quick wire.
Yeah, that's those upgrades. Okay. More rotors.
Welcome back to the Craft Bench Podcast. No, I got nothing. There was nothing else to follow up that bit. I was waiting for my improv brain to supply something else, and it decided, no, that's all you get.
Yeah, sometimes yes and just gets left hanging.
Yeah, yes and ... A ... stretching off into infinity.
Oh, there's some more. Grab that. Yeah. Also nice not to have to worry about the countdown timer for autosave. It's like, that'll take a split second. Yep.
Oh boy, so much quick wire.
Might have the last rips we're going to need for this.
Nice.
Because your little facility is doing a good job over here.
Yeah, that alternate recipe also makes them faster than normal. Slightly faster. You know, it's not, you know, the standard is 5, but like, considering there are fewer steps involved.
That too. Okay. 34, 2 per minute. I'm actually gonna not feed these into the smart plate maker at the moment. I'm just gonna put them into this other bin.
Kind of amused that Caterium goes like 3-to-1 for the ingots and then 1-to-5 for the wire.
32 of our smart plates. And since we get 2 per minute, we basically just have to putt around for a little while longer.
Hot diggity.
I'm actually going to steal the materials out of there so we can do a little bit of math. We have 33. 1-to-1-to-1. So 17 more? 33 and 17 is 50, right?
Yes. Correct.
Sweet. 17 of those split. Split stack 17. Go. Split. I will put 17 of those and 17 of those. And now we will have exactly the right number of smart plates. Because I realize we're actually going to want rotors for other things, and grips
Yeah.
for other things, so I don't really want
Mhm.
to waste them on stuff we don't need yet. But we no longer need to fill these other 2 assemblers for the purposes of getting the elevator done, at least.
Huzzah. AI limiter's going up, because I might as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Smart splitter what?
New recipe unlocked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, smart splitter.
New
We're,
research
Smart
available.
Splitter is now on deck.
On the menu.
AI limiters are quick wire and copper sheets. And I'm going to put the rest of the quick wire in the communal bin for now, because we'll probably want that for Mark II power poles for the intervening period before we start getting real fancy with our factory setups. Real fancy, he says, looking around at the urban sprawl of home base.
The randomly placed crap and, piles of spaghetti. Yeah. 2 per minute. So about 8 minutes, we will be able to send up the first shipment,
Awesome.
which will unlock a whole bunch of new things we have to deal with. I mean, a bunch of new opportunities to expand our horizons.
Brought to you by Fix It and yeah.
I'm nothing if not a good corporate shill.
Oh goodness, yes.
Yeah, that actually is a good monument to place the space elevator on, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I saw her going up there. Just like, oh, you know what?
The trick will be to support it without actually hiding all of the structure under here.
Could go with like some
there's gonna
like
be
some steel girder like foundation stuff.
Yeah. And using the existing pillars as the mount points for everything.
Yeah.
See, this is the stuff I worry about. It's like, I hate stuff that just hangs in the air, but at the same time, you're usually so busy building things that you need that going back to fix that stuff is such a low priority a lot of the time.
The
I have an
list gets
entire save
long.
game called Aesthetics, and I have done very little with that.
So I might have done something that makes us all very happy.
Really?
Quickwire gets made and brought down the hill.
Oh,
Not shabby, yeah.
we will always want Quickwire.
And it is very easy to get back up to it. And I already have a couple of power poles in place for when we
cross-connect everything.
Yep. I haven't brought the power poles all the way down, but I've got a ramp going up to it. So
Cool.
this quickwire is this Caterium is much easier to get to.
Cannot complain about that.
Sounds good.
Only making 60 quickwire a minute, so I don't need to worry about upgraded. Belts. That's the word I wanted. Took me a minute.
All right, 3 of those. We are making cables, right?
Yes, we're
Yes.
making cables.
But I need 1,000. Ugh, that's too many.
Oh boy.
Well, no, for the inventory slot expansion in the MAM, it's like Alien Organisms has one locked behind 3 alien protein packets and 1,000 cables.
Oh boy.
Well, when I get some more rods and concrete, I can get Caterium turning into wires and cables here in a little bit.
We did that. We got that one, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have that one.
Right, yeah, we can now turn Caterium nodes into wire and cable factories.
Yep. I I already have enough in place up there at the Conterium node to start doing that. I need more. Keep.
Oh, that's why I didn't want to do that. Cool. Alright.
Okay.
Just a few more minutes. We're probably at like about 44, 45 of them right now.
Miners away because we can turn those into miners on the coal when we're ready for that.
Okay, jump heads are finally gone from this plane.
Milestone reached.
We don't have to think
Several
about them
buildings and
ever
the
again.
traversal can now
Yep.
be accessed in the build menu. Caution
It
is
was like-
recommended during use of these
Caution is
products.
recommended during use of these products. I have never used caution when using those products. Because I have never used those products.
I'm using caution in not using those products.
Correct.
What? This machine has a risk? Well, I guess I'll just never use it. We like sure things around here, us
46.
engineers.
It's true.
We like to use a thing and then never think about it again.
Couple more minutes.
Also, like if you need to climb up something really high, there are other ways that don't involve launching into the air
Having
at
to
high
pick up
velocity.
your kit later.
Having to pick up a crate of your dead body, yeah.
Some fuel out there just to put in a tiny little box. Has some.
Oh, I didn't realize you'd added a biofuel generator back there. I'll go stuff some fuel in that.
Yeah, I had to add more to it.
I missed that one.
I need to actually add a few more because our functions once again.
And we're doing pretty good, considering.
Yeah.
Or
Okay,
Crafting
the
bench.
topping off has happened.
where's it? There it is.
Have I puttered around enough yet? Oh, come on, game.
So close.
We are a minute and a half out.
Which is roughly when the pod will return, so...
Nice timing. $50 smart platings. Let's
Huzzah.
go. Oh, I love that you used all concrete and painted it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I am going to load and seal and send. I commend the soul of this pile of gear to the briny deep, or something.
The
I do like
vacuum
the
of space.
fume as it makes when it goes off. Oh, they added kind of a ripple shimmer effect.
Added in little EMP burst there. Okay.
All right, I'm actually going to tear
There.
that down because we don't need it anymore, and we're going to want the materials.
I'm trying to consolidate some of our power poles here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Turning ones into twos is
Like, I've already made this bit next to the hub look nicer. Just need this nicer.
Milestone exchange concluded.
And we have wisely already chosen our first milestone option. As if there could be any other choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coal power.
I've got the cables. I'll drop those in.
I'll go ahead and check on rips.
And I will go look at the rotor thingy.
I had to empty it out
Probably
to...
needs a little love.
Yeah.
No worries.
I had to empty it out to get jump pads out of the way. I'm so sorry.
Nope.
Ooh, 70. Nice.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So...
I'll go throw some rods in that thing, and...
we're going to use the coal nodes to the north.
Mm-hmm.
For
Was that the
this,
plan?
right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because we got 3 pures we're sitting on, I believe, right in the
but
cliffs.
we're saving that for like black powder production. And
Are
they're
we?
not particularly we're not particularly close to water here. So
I mean, there's water straight.
Right,
Oh,
the
wait,
problem
no,
is the water, yeah.
you said the water to the north isn't deep enough, huh? Let me go.
not in the
Okay.
wetlands, no.
Yeah, until we can pseudo-build the water extractor, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I can't even see it right now.
Yeah, we need to complete this milestone first.
Yep.
All hands on deck. But yeah, also like in these wetlands, there's just not a whole lot of space.
Oh yeah, our
Especially-
capacity is way higher now.
Especially not
Oh,
to do,
hey.
especially to do the interlinked setup that you do for coal power.
Yeah.
You kind of need like an open body of water to really have a good spot to do that. We are next to like a big old ocean though.
True. I'm heading back to the cliffs. Just for... oh, not going near that spitter, though. Because isn't there...
I don't think there's any coal nodes near that river.
Oh, and I don't... we can't scan for coal
We can't
yet.
scan, right? Yeah, yeah.
No. What did I just
So I
do?
tried looking around there, and I don't remember seeing any. There is, like, a couple of nodes next to the ocean, though, that...
That's what I'm thinking.
might work.
I'm just heading up there now to kind of scout things out.
Yeah. I'm gonna head
Oh,
down.
right. It's past there. Oh, right. It's way up. Okay.
Remember this lake?
Because there is coal near the ocean. There's a fair chunk of coal near the ocean. Basically, east and a bit south.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that was fun. I picked up a power slug anyway. Because why not?
I overshot it. So I think the idea is going to be running the coal a fairly long way, unfortunately, from the nodes to in the northern part of the desert, east over to the ocean, and building a water platform.
Yeah.
That is kind of where I
Pretty
see this.
much.
And unfortunately, I'm not really seeing a more optimal way to do any of that.
You are probably quite right. Oh, here's just a chunk of coal.
I am doing the same thing.
Well, you need it for certain research unlocks too, so...
Yeah.
like, I need a chunk of sulfur and a chunk of coal to do whatever that one thing is.
black powder.
Oh yeah, that one. Thank you.
Where were those nodes? Ah, here we go.
The nodes are right next to our base.
No, the node's off to the north, which is where I've been looking.
Oh, yeah.
I've been hacking away at this coal spot forever. There we go.
The coal nodes are surprisingly
Sturdy.
full of... Yeah. Full of units.
They are, as it were, absolute units. In the meantime, 21. We're
I
not
don't think
even
that's
there
coal
yet.
game. Those are alien guts I'm trying to pick up that are several feet away from the node, but no, I guess we just mine here.
Mining bug guts.
Now, we don't want to turn all those into biomass.
I guess that's just
Because
going to
there are
stay
some
there because the
research
game...
unlocks.
Well, yeah, but it's why there's containers there, and we can just make the rest outside of it. Because honestly, turning it into the alien guts hard. Hi, Spitter. But that's just for what we want to turn into biofuel in place.
Okay, I've got more rotor works
Oh, that's
underway.
going to vex me for a while. Alright, so from here...
Once I don't need the biofuel generator anymore, I can turn those constructors that turn bug guts into alien thing. I can turn that into something else.
Well, the protein part we'll still need, so that's pretty much fine.
Oh, there is something radiated over there. Okay, don't go that way. Learn that lesson.
Ooh, hey, guess what I have?
Oh, this is a long trip to the ocean.
Oh,
Black
and it
powder.
does just it just unlocks smokeless powder, which requires plastic to even unlock.
come on.
So,
Yeah.
but it did actually unlock the expanded tool belt and the Noblest detonator. So we're ready for that.
I really need you to be dead.
Oh, hey, by the way, we had 25 rotors in the communal storage
Oh.
Oh, oops.
to go with the mumble that I have been making over there in that assembler.
Well, something dramatic happened.
Whoa.
So there's a decently sized pond to the south, but it would still be a long trek. Any of the coal nodes near our place.
Alright, now I need to go out to Spud's RIPS facility to get the last handful I need to get this thing underway.
I really hope that crate is not glitched into the earth somehow.
Is your stuff potentially lost forever?
Possibly.
Yeah!
Oof.
I was fighting an alpha
Awkward.
spitter, and then we exploded into the earth and both died.
Oh
Into
boy.
the earth. Ooh.
I was sliding beneath it like a genius and stabbing it.
Milestone reached.
It
Coal is an
shot at
improved
me,
alternative power source to biomass
and
can
then
be
everything
fully
exploded,
automated if provided
and
water within
I
the
was...
pipeline buildings and
I
power
could
during
see
the initial
through the
setup.
floor to the
Coal has
bottom of
been
the
added to the
skybox
resource schedule.
as the spitter
Dang.
fell
Note,
into the void
ensure
beneath
the
me.
close proximity of water to the coal production
Alright.
line.
I
Note, pumps will aid in vertical transport of fluids through pipes.
can go see
Note,
if this northern
throughput
lake
and
is even
volume
worth using.
indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
Well, I can see the icon for your crate.
Yeah, the question is, can it be retrieved?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
It's
just
7 minutes before that pod returns. Okay.
there's just too many trees.
Okay, this northern pond can be used. It can.
Really?
There are spots that are deep enough for water extractors.
But, like, we need, like, 4 of them in a row, each per node.
3.
3.
It's
right,
3 for
It's 3.
8.
3 for 8.
Yeah.
And still, like...
Yeah. Yeah, the whole center of the lake is able to be used for water extractors.
And is
There's
there enough
space?
Is there enough space to put 8 coal plants alongside them?
Well, I mean, you just pump the water up a little bit. I mean, that's the least of your problems.
I can
just
tear
have to
down
get a
all
little-
the... It's only trees in the way. I can tear down all the trees. We can absolutely put a plant.
I would almost rather use the ocean, because then on the ocean it's also extendable. When we get better belts and miners.
Well, yeah. But so is this.
Not
Like,
so much. You'll run out of space there.
Build up. Just pump the water up a little bit with the... What's it called? The pipeline pump.
20
Make sure
meters,
you
huh?
have some...
You're only going to need one pump, really, because you're putting all 3 of the extractors into one pipe.
Yeah, and if we make sure we have some fluid buffers up where the coal plant is, so that way it just has enough backup.
Sorry, had an unauthorized hostility there.
All right, I was able to retrieve my crate. It was above the ground.
Oh, hi, Spitter. I will not try to fight you for that thing. Ooh, pale berries.
If I sound reluctant, it's because, 1, I really don't like those wetlands because of all the critters and occasional poison spots coming back through it. And 2...
Oh, there's a lot of hostility in this area, and there's a radiation thingy.
Yeah.
Is there a radiation thing? Up
Yeah,
that
I just
way?
had a radiation zap.
Oh.
And
Dang.
2, I'm not as, like, well-versed in using liquid transportation in, more complex arrangements.
Oh, we don't have to pump it far. Oh, that is a Spitter I don't want to fight. But yeah, there's not a lot of good places to build in all this, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's just an idea.
Like, we can go up, but it's like we'd have to go up a bit. Did I just
To
find
get
myself
around all the
really
trees.
off? Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking, like, even though it will be a pain to conveyor all that coal out to the ocean, ultimately the pros are stronger than the pros elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and if we use fast conveyors, it'll at least get out there quickly.
Oh, hi. No, not fighting the Alpha Hog. We're not doing that. Not with this puny weapon, anyway.
And once we have it unlocked, we can always train the coal out there to power plant.
Right. Yeah, we can get faster.
I mean, by that point, it'll be trivial to convey things to over long distances, but it's more just like the hassle it'll be right now is kind of the factor.
Problem, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you've got a RIPS facility underway, huh?
Yeah, that turned out to be real prescient, huh?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go start getting wires and cables made out Ethereum node.
Right, good idea. I picked up more wood. More plant life.
Oh, I'm a genius. I walked back without putting my Blade Runners back on.
Oh, dope.
I'm
Got used to not having them.
smart. I'm an intelligent human being. All right, what are we doing?
Not slide jumping uphill is what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Done that twice now. It's like, come on, brain, figure it out.
By the way, I did grab the improved melee combat as our next thing because we're going to want the Xenobasher and we really want that hand slot and the extra inventory.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess I'm going to scope out a coal power plant platform.
Cool.
I think that's what we are doing here.
Yeah, that really is the goal now. Because yeah, there's a pure coal near the water over there.
Over to the north?
South actually.
South. We could start with a small one, with a quick one down there, and then build a larger one to the north after.
Yeah, I'm going to send a screenshot to
The
the
group.
Discord. And it'll show our home base, and then there's that pure altitude 11 meters, and it's really close to water.
Yeah.
That is way better.
Yeah, if it's right there on the water, might as well.
I've got that.
I'm putting a stamp on the map and heading for it. Thanks to Blade Runners, I can just run through all the things that are hostile. Hey, Gus.
I am a brilliant human being and came out here without iron plates needed for literally anything.
To-do lists, I'm telling you. Alright, so yeah, there is coal here right next to the big blue sea. There's also
Excellent.
hatchers.
Less excellent.
Man, you know, the rebar gun actually does sound real nice right now. Just to shoot the hatchers from afar.
Mm-hmm.
Without necessarily causing a bunch of spawns in a row.
It's in the alien organisms tree, though, and it takes 25 rotors and 50 reps.
Lovely.
And we are
Ouch.
just not making rotors that fast right now.
What do rotors take again?
Those are rods and screws.
That's
Is why part of me is thinking it might be time to slightly revamp our little iron production over here.
mm-hmm.
Because if I add a couple smelters, I will be able to max out this miner.
Yeah.
And add more plates and rods production. Which I'm starting to think we kind of need.
Yeah, we do.
Honestly, yeah.
I hate to put a halt to it, what we're making, but what we're making isn't enough.
Yeah. Simple facts.
It's time to revamp that.
Our demands are far outpacing the production right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, maybe I can
Well,
just like get away with not. Also, I will die if I just jump down there. I need to find an actual way down.
And if you up the production, could get rotors just being made off rip instead of having something hand fed.
Oh.
Well, it's just rods and screws, yeah. So what I think I'm probably going to do is, oh right, I need. How the blippity blip am I doing that? What is over there? Oh, that's a beacon. Oh, you put the rock beacon there.
Yeah, I put a stamp there and highlighted it.
Yeah, it becomes a pillar in the sky.
It does. I can
That's
see it
kind of
from all the way
cool.
out here.
Wow, there's just no, like, easy way to get down from here, huh? Alright. Just a big old cliff between... Like, the direct route from us to that coal is just a big old cliff. I guess I'd just better build a way down then, huh?
More smelters.
'Cause there's just not an easy ramp down here.
Ah, I can't believe I'm going to do this. But I'm going to do this.
I feel that. Uh-oh. Well, I survived that time. So that's pure... That's normal. And that's water. Also, below a cliff. Outstanding. Alright, well... Let's start... with building back up.
Alright. Did I actually not do that? I did not do that. Foundations, please. What do you mean fix-it foundation? I don't think so. Concrete all the way, baby.
You, I not.
Oh no, we can't go that way. That's right above that. That's gonna block the way.
Yeah.
Not enough rods, okay. One thing at a time.
What's that? Putting things on actual actual foundations? Is that allowed?
Can you do that?
Possibly. Right. I have to go over to your rip factory real quick and avail myself of its bounty. Right, there's just, yeah, that normal coal node. I see where you were going with that originally, because there was that coal right there.
Yep.
Stop trying to...
Alright. Wires and cables are now being made at this Caterium node.
Okay, we actually have
Wait.
There's now a way down from the nearest available cliff here.
Well, there was always a way down. It just
Yeah.
involved growing wings.
There's a way back up.
Okay. Is that how I actually want to do this? I mean, it's probably wrong, but...
And then we'll go ahead and make a thing to come down as well.
Right, we're just making smelters.
Oh boy. Just building precariously above the water, don't mind me.
Only slightly nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I have the beginnings of the very, very beginnings of a coal platform. Okay. Time to put together the shopping list. Just gonna do 1 set, 1 miner, 3 water extractors, 8 coal generators. That's a fair bit of stuff. A lot of rotors.
You said you have quick wire being made over there.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I just need to go back over to that part of the map?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a bin
being
with...
binned at the bottom of the cliff.
Cool. I am on my way.
If you could bring rips, that would be great.
Bring rips. I've got a few. Yeah. Bring you what I got.
Okay.
Because I gotta upgrade the conveyors for the wires, because so many wires are being made that the belt cannot move them all.
Fair enough. On my way. I'm heading to your position.
Okay. It's slapdash, but it'll get the job done.
So it's an early Satisfactory project then.
It's an early Satisfactory project, yeah.
Oh, I can see the ramps.
Yeah.
I can also see the spitter that wants to chase me. Bye, spitter. Let me just slide away from you, buddy. As
No,
fast
thank
as I
you.
can.
This is going to take so many rips and rotors, my goodness. Turns out 8 coal generators asks for a lot.
Yes, it does. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, would you like a almost 4 stacks of quickware?
I might. Hang on a second here. I will throw you a storage box. And I will dump. Actually, you can just take it all because we're making more. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, that is awesome. Thank you.
Not too worried about those yet, but I definitely needed the quick wire. As a matter of fact, I might just grab more quick wire because why wouldn't I?
Just store any extras back at base. There we go. Mark 2 for the wires.
Alright, I've put a proper marker for Coal Plant Alpha.
Excellent.
Alright, I'm gonna need so much junk.
That was real clever of me. Headed right back in the face of that spitter that I was running away from last time. Someday, spitter. Someday.
I'm so glad they just... The
There we
map
go.
just works.
Ethereum Plant Mini is now on the map.
Wait. I'm sorry, Spud, you were saying what? So
I'm
glad
really
they did
just...
something.
I'm so glad they just made the map, like, standard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, not having to unlock the map months into your session.
And being able to just place map markers, my goodness. You can just do it.
Here's where cool thing is. Okay, because now I can actually put Mark II power pole up here and power all that stuff.
Just managing to not... Let's see. I didn't actually pick up anything when I went back to base. That's smart of me, except concrete. That was the main thing. Okay.
Well, our capacity has got plenty. Okay, because I took a bunch of this out of service. That's why. Okay. Iron ingot.
So it's like 4x2 each. All right. Oh yeah, I got plenty of space here. Oh, I don't want... All right, we can zoop.
Yes,
we can. Are we doing okay? Good. It's nowhere near.
Oh,
That's
that
all gonna have
is...
to go anyway.
Oh, so much simpler.
Back out to Rip City.
Then we can just... Yeah, this will do just fine.
What am I short?
Okay.
Rods. Of course. I'm short rods, and I destroyed all the production that makes us more rods. So, you know.
Suffer,
Good old-
I guess.
Good old
No,
refactoring.
the constructor still had some ingots left in it, so it was still cranking them out.
Ah, nice.
We're not toast yet.
I guess I can run a line out real quick. Just so I don't have to worry about...
Connecting it, jump starting it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fine, whatever.
I've
Ugly, I don't
considered
care.
I've considered getting the Caterium line at least to base, so we don't have to worry about getting everything set up.
You know, maybe this isn't quite the best path.
Okay, as amusing as that all is, it all has to come out.
This is cute, but no good. Oh, lovely.
Don't do that. Okay. Yeah, we don't need that one. So now, up here, I'm going to hop up here and then go look at my foundations and say... It's a start.
Yeah.
So we basically need to double up on plates and rods. We don't need the screws as badly, but we definitely need... Oop. Running out of ran out of concrete.
Oh.
Oh, we've got a ton of that, so
Well, we have some.
Yeah, I took a bunch to start making the coal platform, so...
Not a problem.
Again, we're not making anything fast enough yet. Certainly not for 3 players.
And can't, because at some point, I mean, I'm already going to start pushing the boundaries of what our power can handle.
Yeah.
You say boundaries, but I can always make more biomass.
True. Okay, so we need... Here's what I'm thinking. We're going to do that.
Is this not the spot? Did I overshoot it? I did.
That's not where I wanted that. Okay.
You underestimate me, hog.
Screws. Plates.
Oh. It's
And
doing a dance,
rods.
because one of its legs got caught underground.
Oops.
Hey.
Did you just
All right,
sneeze on me?
'cause-
That's rude, Gus.
Okay, you are the cast screw production. It'll fill back up with ingots. And I'll use basic. For now.
Am I going the
we can
right
always
way? Good
upgrade.
grief. Okay, yes, this is the actual cliff where my stuff is. Okay.
Did you have to find your stuff again?
Yeah, there's a maze of like layered catacombs between the hub and the coast here. Like it is. I've gone through this. I've gone back and forth like 5 times, and I've come back a different way each time.
Okay. Now what we need is a couple of constructors making... And you're going to feed from there, and you're going to feed from there. I need to move you just a little bit. Because you're going to be where the plates go, and you're going to be where the rods go. Let's get...
Okay.
Plates first? Sure, plates first.
There's now a power line being run out to the top of the coal plant. Obviously not powering anything yet because there's nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I need a preposterous amount of assembler materials to get this started. Let alone the conveyors and water pipes I'll need.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, iron plates. Splitter, not merger, splitter.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was jumping all over your...
That's not where I want. That's not where I want that. I goofed. That was really embarrassing, actually. I managed to place that one perfectly, but goofed the
All right,
placement
no
of
rods.
that one. Like, a lot of these belts are going to have to be upgraded later.
Mm-hmm.
Because, well, let's be honest, just don't have...
We don't have an excess of rips yet. Oh, geez, yeah, nowhere near. I need 190 rips and 110 rotors.
Woof.
Yeah.
Good lordy.
Okay, and now I'm going to throw down a couple of rod constructors. I'll barely be able to do that. Still not elegant. It's still not super high capacity, but should be in the right position. Yes. Let's get the outputs figured out. Which is going to be... Am I getting the right place? Yeah, more or less. And you got that in. Cool.
Yep.
And you are rods. And you are also rods. Okay. Okay. All
Ironworks
that to basically double our plates and rods production.
That'll help.
But it's mostly being run on Mark 1 belts.
Hmm.
So as soon as I've got more rips, I need to upgrade basically the entire input train. I've got like 3 right now. That's not enough. Anyway, how are our rotors doing? Hey! It's like 22 more rotors, because we had that.
Hey.
We really need to be
We
producing...
need 1. Yeah, we're at that point. What was the other thing in here? Rods. Okay.
I'm just gonna hand make the final rotor for the milestone.
Cool. I just fed the rotor assembler a bunch more materials, so
Milestone.
yes.
R&D inflated your pocket dimension, added an additional hand equipment slot,
There.
and have provided an improved Xeno Zapper with increased strength and range.
Yes.
That
The
is
power
nice.
poles to eventually connect the Caterium to the main power line is
Mod
in
frames, of
place.
course.
Okay, good, 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 good. We're making screws again. Alright, it's better than nothing.
Wire, huh?
Okay. Oh, I see coal power plant X1 is a to-do list. Oh, you've just you
Yeah.
put a label on it.
Interesting.
I
yeah.
see the label, but not the to-do list.
Interesting.
Huh, is there like a way to...
Yeah, you can't click on it or anything. Oh, no! Yes! Double. Okay, public notes. Coal power plant X1. No recipes
Oh.
added. Interesting.
Public.
Those are your public notes for it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of neat. Okay, the space elevator, the first shipment.
All right, what am I doing? All right. Oh, boy.
I see a cluster of additional biofuel generators has appeared.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running around topping off.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks to that cluster, our full usage is still under how much we're making.
Yep.
That is the idea.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Here I
Just
am,
did
and some
that
of the
one, I just
wires
did.
are up.
We've got a... Oh, right. And yes, I'm just feeding some ore into the smasher because I refuse to hand crank ingots if I don't have to.
Yeah.
We have to do basic steel production, don't we?
Oh, what are we picking next?
Oh, dearie me.
Because we can't do that. Conveyor belt Mark III requires steel, because that's the steel, the steel belt. So we have to be at least making
We have to at least be
basic steel
producing
to unlock the
steel,
beams.
yeah.
So basic steel then.
Yeah, pick it.
Pick it and forget about it for now, really.
Honestly, the great thing about all those coal nodes being here, our steel production will basically be at home.
It's true.
Because we've got so many iron nodes right around here. We can just build a steel factory basically on top of those coal nodes, just built up.
Right, because coal and iron. And we've
Mhm.
got all these random normal and impure iron nodes, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to upgrade the supply line to the ironworks. So it's not starving quite so badly.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a good idea.
I mean, help
Like
out
the
with that
copper
little-
line doesn't need it. We basically just need copper for milestones.
Mm-hmm.
There we
Oh,
go.
okay, someone is already beating me to it.
There we go. You can use those rips for something else.
Cool.
I do like that you can upgrade
Yeah.
in place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. This line should now start filling up appropriately now.
Yeah, the outputs aren't so bad because they don't output that fast. Nothing. Yeah, 20 per minute, 15 per minute.
Yeah, no.
Even the screws are only 50 per minute, so
Mm-hmm.
they don't need more than Mark 1 outputs at all. So we'll save those rips. New problem, mod frames. And butt ton rotors. Which it may be time to start thinking about not hand feeding these, but
Yeah, we kind of need... I mean, we need additional rip capacity, but, like, we also need power before we can really start building up our actual factory, production.
It's true. We can't make true full automation anything.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And
Assembly
with
takes
how things are
words.
spaced out and everything out here, even though we do have access to pure nodes, we kind of have to take things a bit slower.
Okay, I'm just going to throw down another assembler.
Get mod frames going.
Yeah. So basically, I
Yeah.
should have just left that assembler we used for the space parts.
Yeah.
That would have been smart, but oh well.
But yeah, I need
Ooh,
109.
ooh. Are we doing mod frames or bolted frames? Because the bolted frames take screws, which... Because if we do mod frames, they're both
builds
rips.
It builds them way faster though.
Yeah, bolted
24
frame.
seconds to 60.
Well, like how many
5 per minute instead of 2. So
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
we go with the bolted frame.
Yeah, I think you've got a point there. Yeah.
All right, let me put a box on it.
Cool. I will. It takes rips, unfortunately. Remember we were talking about what we were going to do with rips?
Yeah, I still need a lot of those to make the power plant.
I'll go grab me some. Actually, I think the first thing I'm going to do is. Do I have that? I should. Will you
Oh, boy.
stop that?
Quick and dirty and not terribly efficient.
Okay, we now have a ramp to get up to the. That sounds getting
handy.
old.
That's absolutely.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you threw
More
some in there.
screws. Yeah.
Yeah, we need them for this too, unfortunately. But I can at least get it started.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need 2 bins. We just need the one for...
Yeah.
Like, we're never going to have enough rips to bother putting it in a bin. But screws? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Here, have some screws.
Absolutely.
And it needs 140 screws per minute now. Well, you're not getting that many.
I've amended my public notes.
Hey!
Okay, well, rotors are back in production again. We have 21 of them and counting. I would say, while we have basic steel production selected, and we are making mod frames, generally speaking, I say we don't worry about unlocking it yet.
Focus on the
Yeah.
coal plant.
We literally can't power a steel plant. Like, you could work your fingers to the bone picking up stuff off the ground, and
Yeah, it doesn't really get us
you would never be able to
anything
keep a steel plant going.
We need to get the coal power plant going, and that way we can tear everything down and build up a proper base.
Oh yeah, like all of this will be destroyed.
All of it.
You can build proper production on all the things.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Get our hub on some actual foundations, that kind of thing.
Our capacity right now is
Oh,
like
that's
300 megawatts.
One thing we can use the mod frames for, though, is getting ourselves some Xenobashers.
Xenobashers, right. I've been waiting
Yes.
for wire to propagate a bit more so I could craft my own.
Yeah, it takes 500 to make that. Good grief. You also need, like, spare Xenozappers, too.
Yep.
Which
All
takes
right.
rods and plates.
There we go. Got myself a Xenobasher at last.
Nice.
I just need another set.
Yeah, go for it. I
There
will
we
get
go.
mine at a later date. I'm not in a hurry.
I end up doing a lot of exploring, so...
Oh, yeah. I get that.
Also, being able to holster it now is nice, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Rivers
actually making rods and plates now. You can walk away for a couple minutes and suddenly there's like 300 and some odd rods.
Oh, that is so nice.
I need to go out to the Ethereum.
Oh,
so
actual
I can
plates.
get us a bunch of wires.
I think I just gotta hand crank some of these. I don't think I've got a choice.
Unfortunately, no. Not unless we want to go around to a bunch of random iron nodes and try to make them crank out more ribs.
Again, power.
Again, power. We keep coming back to the power problem.
Yeah.
Keep coming back to the bottlenecks. And these are interconnected bottlenecks.
That's how the game gets you.
Yep. That's how the game forces you to start solving problems.
I need some rods. I will have my Xenobasher here shortly. Hopefully.
I'll be bringing back a crap ton of wires, so...
Alright, better make a portable miner while I've got the materials.
What just happened there? Why did you cancel on me?
Also cable.
Oh, we may have been both trying to use the equipment workshop at the same time? There. Okay, now what do I need to do? Basher takes... Oh, mod frames. Which we're now making!
Oh, right. Let me put some from the communal bin into the... There we go. Another 48 from the communal bin into the mod frames bin.
We have, wire? No, we don't have wire.
I'm bringing wire.
Cool. Because that's the thing, the only thing I'm short on now is, that for making my basher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I came out here and grabbed some.
Cool.
It's not a lot of fast production on wires because Mark II belts are still not enough, but
Yeah.
it is still...
You're not kidding about the, like, yeah, just gonna end up hand cranking some of these, because...
Yep.
And there's a Nyx just hoofing it on back.
Yep.
Alright.
Boing.
Well, they give you 250 markers and stamps max for the map, and it's like, if you put 250 Razafragan thing, I've got everything else I need, I just need the wires.
Yeah.
If you can throw some in a bin somewhere, I'll,
Oh, that was all I had on me. I'm sorry.
No worries. The Who's a What's It over here will have more for me shortly.
Yeah. I do have my Xenobasher, though.
Another 27 wire and I'll be done. We're getting there.
Yep. Soon we'll each have it.
And then I will be slightly less afraid of everything.
That is a mood.
Oh boy.
Okay, so Spud, you're the coal power guy. You've scoped out the location. You've got an idea how you want to do the build. What do you need me to do next? toward that?
I really need rips and rotors.
Okay.
Pretty desperately, and unfortunately we're kind of going as fast as we can on that.
Yeah, rips needs, or not rips, but rotors needs screws.
I just threw a few more in there, but yeah.
Rips doesn't have any fire.
Yeah, and Spud's Rips facility is doing what it can over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just not a whole lot, but again, like,
Every bit you don't have to make yourself.
yeah.
Okay, I am armed and possibly dangerous.
Huzzah.
Love you, like, dangle the little wrench
Keychain, yeah.
keychain thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm. A lot of rips, not a lot of rotors.
Alright, took them.
You can just...
Yeah, I'll just do it. Alright, I just need like 11 more rips. Now it's rotors. Well, actually, I'm gonna need more rips than that for the conveyor belt for the coal as well.
Okay. I've got some rips on me, so I will put them in yonder communal bin once I detach myself from getting hung up in the hub. Okay, there are rips in, not only 17 of them, but better than 0.
That's it. That pushes me over the threshold to at least build the facilities.
Hey.
Now I just
That's
need
the key
another... I've got 36 rotors. I need another 74.
Is that what I said?
Incredible.
Now, we set up... Did we just set up portable miners out there at the quartz site? Or did we put actual miner miners?
I had a full miner on it. I just didn't have the rips to make constructors out there. So once some rips get made in the hand-fed thing, I can go out there and get some constructors out there.
Because one of the things in the quartz tree that it only takes 200 silica to unlock is 6 more inventory slots. And we're getting to the point where building big projects means that
You need to haul over a bunch of stuff, yeah.
the
Okay.
like 36 slots we have now is not going to be enough.
Alright. I'll run out there and that going in just a second then.
Because that is... Oh, don't slide too long, otherwise you come to a halt. What are you? You are Caterium ore. That's amusing.
A few more of those.
Sure. Make sure I have concrete.
I've got like 500 or so on me as well. And I'm heading out
Yeah.
that way.
Okay. I'll be joining you here in a moment.
Trying to figure out where the unauthorized hostility is coming from. And then deciding I don't care. Hello, Hog. Things die much faster now.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I just can't remember where the heck on the map it was.
I do.
I know I'm heading in vaguely the right direction, but... Oh, that's right. It was up near the top of the world, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. The big cake-like rock. It's to the right of it, behind it.
Okay.
Cake-like rock.
No, she's not wrong.
I mean, I didn't really doubt it.
Is it rock or is it cake? And I love there's a geyser over here. It's like, oh yeah, we could do geyser power. Just not right now.
And there's coal nodes right next to this geyser, funny enough.
Oh, you did put in a
Yeah.
generator. I just didn't bring any fuel.
Guess
Sure.
what? I do. Okay,
And
so I
silica.
am gonna go flip that.
Do one of each.
Yep.
I have containers.
Nice.
I mean, they're going to be sitting kind of on a hill, weirdly, but
That's okay.
come on, where's the line? Do the line thingy. Oh, you put the thing. Oh, don't put that there yet. Let me get the.
I haven't put it in place. I was just holding it.
Why is it not giving me the lineup?
Let me try.
Yeah, I was trying to get it to line up with the thingy, and it just doesn't wanna. It wants to line up with the storage bin, but not the. There we go. You had it.
Had it just. Oh,
There you go. Boom.
there we go. Ah, I did it.
And you can be the crystal. All right. Can has.
Oh. Oop.
Of course, a biomass generator
been a
creates
little
30
while.
megawatts for 5. Yeah, so one biomass generator will be fine for this.
Yeah, this can. If one of these can power my whole Caterium thing, it can power this.
Cool.
There we go. Silica and quartz crystals being made.
Actually, that does raise an interesting point. Is that high enough? Yeah, that'll probably be fine.
Grabbing plant life off the ground.
Probably a good idea.
And since we're here and we're not out of the woods yet,
Yeah.
I am very glad to see that production, though.
Alright, time to look at the actual diagram for the coal plant. Because it has been a little while.
Yeah, it more or less boils down to you need to get 3 water extractors worth of water fed into 8 coal power generators. However you can get it to do its thing. Oh, we still have this little portable miner over here, too.
Oh yeah.
I'll just pick up that miner. Don't really need it anymore. Not when we're actually doing production.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. Okay, there we go, yeah. I just needed to remind myself how the spacing was going to work out.
Okay, heading home. I see we are crisscrossing the desert with power lines.
Absolutely.
Good plan, good plan.
I almost made it all the way. I made it to the lake, but then I ran out of wire.
Hey, any progress you make now is progress you don't have to worry about later.
Mm-hmm.
60 more rotors to go. Screws and rods, huh?
Okay. Heading back out for finishing off the line.
Absolutely. It'll bother me if I don't.
Our happy little hub spot with all the fun stuff happening. Alright, more silica, please. I'll get us that extra inventory space here in a moment.
Good stuff. It seems preposterous, but we're not quite making enough screws.
Yeah.
At least not for this
How's
moment in
that
time.
work?
Because I need a lot of screws to make a lot of rotors.
Oh, true.
25 to 1.
Pocket dimension has been inflated.
Time to completion estimates also have been inflated. The yellow power shard thing requires rotors. No. Seriously, game. Stop it.
Stop asking for our rotors. Those are spoken for right now.
No, down. The rebar gun also wants rotors. Everything wants frickin' rotors.
They kind of expect you to have like a fully up and running ironworks by now.
They kind of do, yeah.
And instead we have opted to put all that off until we have stable power. So that we don't have to, you know, keep a stable of biomass generators forever.
Yeah.
No, we're still doing this right. It's just frustrating at this point. The minute we've got power we can walk away from, everything changes.
Yep.
I will be tearing down so many things.
And then we'll do it all again.
all my solid biofuel will end up being just for vehicles
Alright, I'm at
and the
85
chainsaw.
rotors. I just need 25 more.
Okay,
Then-
I'm just gonna hand make some screws.
Then this show can begin.
Alright. Hit the space bar, sit around for a minute.
That's
I'm
what I've
grabbing
been
me a
doing.
soda. I've got a bunch of rods on me, so I'm just hand making like 500 screws.
Yep.
I will do that too once I'm done with my quartz. I grabbed a bunch of raw quartz and it's like, I might as well just turn that into stuff. Screws. I can make 50 screws. Don't have that many rods on me, but...
Okay.
'cause we need rotors out of those, right? Yeah. Boop.
Grab the soda, grab me some Reese's, and I am good to go.
Alright, I'm at 90. If you could make 10 rotors each, that is all I need.
Fine.
And I should have enough excess rips to handle most of the belting, I think.
Okay, that in there.
Excuse me, what game?
What?
I just watched Dad Ninja run up the ramp.
Okay.
I don't know why that happened, but that was really funny.
Something with the animation spaz out, or?
I don't know. He just started Naruto running up the dang thing.
Okay, you said you need a bunch more rotors?
Yeah, like, I need 20 more.
I can... Yeah.
I'm about to have 15 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the screws is the problem.
Almost
So
there.
I'm going to
Alright.
make a whole mess of screws.
Alright, I just need 5 more. Or I can just make some more screws myself. Okay.
You said you need 5 more rotors?
Yeah.
I have them. Going in the
Okay.
communal bin momentarily. Rotors. Pleased to be enjoying.
Rotors, okay. Off I go.
We are online. Well, we will be online.
Cha-ching.
Okay.
We don't really
Actually,
have
let
that.
me-
Oh, we don't have
need-
that yet.
need
I am
splitters.
so ready to tear down all of this crap.
I know, right? It's literally going to be like, okay, this session's done. Now for the session where we start over.
Make sure I've got all the miscellaneous stuff I need. I've got copper sheets. I've got plates and cables. Okay. I should have the actual stuff I need. And if I don't,
On the
it
off
should, if I don't, they should be like basic stuff for like splitters or something. I don't know.
Yeah. On the off chance we run out of inventory space, I made a few bits up out of the way. So we can
Yeah,
just
there's going to be a
stash
lot
things.
of get stuff out of the way too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to be part of the refactoring, is just getting excess materials out of the way.
Yep, that's why I made a few excess bins.
Okay. Now it begins. The thing I secretly love to do.
Coal
Just
power
make-
plants?
Make giant power plants. It's the thing I discovered from our last co-op session, which is just I love doing coal power plants and oil power plants. Just making lots and lots of power.
Well, I mean, my game right now, my save game, I am partway through building a 54 fuel generator turbo fuel plant. I have 22 left to place.
Bruh.
It's going to make 8,000 megawatts.
Mm-hmm.
It's which is almost double my current power production.
And number 8.
Honestly, I think my favorite thing... I'm torn between either our steelworks in our game, Dad, or my biofuel generator.
Heh.
I
You
put
are
it in
the
such a
goddess
nice
of biofuel.
I put it in such a nice building. I love that building.
It's true. And then, of course, they invalidated half the recipes we're using.
Yeah.
Jerks.
Like, there's enough space in that building for me
You
to
could
add
refactor
in
it,
those,
yeah.
but it's still annoying. I'll probably remake that building out here, but it's
That's
like...
an alpha
I'm-
spitter.
Yeah, just
Hi, Alpha
near the
Spitter.
base for some reason, yeah.
Well, because there's a blue power slug in that under that ledge. That's why he's there.
Oh, the default color for the pipes is purple.
I changed it.
Okay. Yes, I'm ignoring you, Alpha Spitter. We are not friends.
And then between 2 and 3, 4 and 5, and 6 and 7.
Now, do you have power led out there to...
Yep, I've got power led out
kickstart
there.
this?
Yep.
Okay.
It's right on the ledge above everything.
Sweet.
We are fine on that front.
Power shard. Oh, we've got like 4 power shards and 3 portable miners in the little portable storage bin next to, or in the MAM. Oh, we got like 5 blue power slugs. Let's turn those into shards. There's literally nothing else to do with them.
Yeah.
And once we have reliable power, overclocking will actually be a thing we can consider.
Very true. We can actually optimize things. It's going to be weird.
Okay.
Alright, belting going in. Let's see if it makes it all the way. Alright, I actually need to go back and get some more rips.
I could unlock the zip line, but why?
Yeah, nope.
Extremely why.
I feel like that was one of their few real flops of, hey, here's this cool new thing we've come up with for you. And
Yeah.
I tried it for like 5 minutes and went, nope. All right, you've got about 52 rips in the bin at your rip maker.
That
I
is
didn't
more
touch
than
them. I'm
enough.
just reporting.
I only need like a dozen. It's just I used a little more to make the belt, and I need to go back and grab some so I can make the remaining the water extractors.
Right.
Coming back. Almost there.
Grabbing screws to put in the thingy maker.
Do I need anything for power poles? No.
Have inflated pocket dimension.
Which
Well,
which
thank you.
unlock was that? I didn't.
One of the alien organisms one.
Oh,
That just needed 3 alien things and a bunch of wires. And she's like, or
Oh,
not
right,
wires,
yeah.
but cables.
yeah, cables. That was that cables one that I was like, yeah, we need 1,000 cables. I don't have 1,000 cables.
We had 1,000 cables.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, but
And
the
I've got
copper protection.
And I've got a bunch of those data capsules in the little bin there. So when we have 500 steel beams, we'll be able to get the other hand slot.
Mm-hmm.
Protein inhaler. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Let's go.
What's funny is I know the minute we get coal power online, just one coal power plant is going to invalidate literally all of these biofuel generators.
Well, it's 75
What
per
does
times
one-
8, so it's like 600 megawatts?
Each one of these does 30.
Yeah. 75 times
So 600 megawatts is 20 of these biofuel generators.
8. Yeah.
And I have 5, 10, 12 of them online on the main line.
The thing I'm worried about is that as soon as we start refactoring, we're going to immediately want more.
Yeah, we're not going to want to take the bio stuff completely offline immediately because we're going to need that little bit of overhead while we retweak things.
Yeah.
And yeah, that 600 megawatts is going to get chewed up real fast when you start making real factories.
Yeah, but I'm gonna want to put the biofuel generators in like a building
Oops, I
or
accidentally
something.
used normal foundations instead of concrete.
Easy to swap.
Yeah. Thank goodness for the customizers, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So...
It's going to be a thing. Oh, we've got that. Well, in that case, no reason not to go ahead and cram those in there.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Alright. Structure's in place, now to power everything. And hook
Wah.
up the generators to the grid.
I'm going to make a Caterium site run.
Probably a good idea.
Nice of you to put the where the heck is it thing on the map, because I just do.
So I did that. Because, like, as good as my spatial memory is, no.
Well, it's this, featureless mass of
Mhm.
orange-brown. Unauthorized hostility, this. Not quite as cool as having the Christmas cane, or the Fixmas cane, whatever it is.
Hey, we've only got a couple months to go.
Yeah, it seems unlikely they would not do it again for a third year. Like, if they were going to not do it a second time, that would have been last year. But doing it 2 years in a row, it's like, okay, guys.
Now you kind of gotta.
Okay. We should all be online.
Woohoo. And thanks to
That we are.
Nick's
Up it
unlocking
goes.
all that.
It's not stabilized yet, but it's getting there.
Ooh, line go up.
Ka-chunk.
Ah.
Oh, you've got that. Oh, I see what you're doing. That's funny. You've got a...
Hmm.
I can't actually see the power increase because I'm out here by the Caterium where the power increase has not reached yet.
It's a standalone
It's
network,
Yeah, the standalone network. It's not hooked up to the main line yet.
Oh, we can fix that at some point. So I'm carrying a crap ton of materials for exactly that purpose. Gotta find where this thing ends.
How about that? Connected.
Oh, or you could just beat me to it. Big spike. Capacity 490, capacity 610. It's getting there.
It's getting there.
Yeah, the thing with coal power is it always takes that little. There's
Yeah,
that
we're about
weird
like
warming up
about like
stage.
half of them are online at the moment. So
Yeah, that's
the,
why I'm not tearing down any of the biomass generators until
Yeah.
we start building the factories and
20 per
whatnot.
minute. Ah, okay. It took some doing, but we got there.
By golly, we did.
We have coal power.
Hey,
600 megawatts of coal power sitting pretty out on the ocean. Go ahead and reclaim some of these excess foundations.
Speaking of foundations, I'm going to place a couple. Come on.
I'm gonna leave this a little bit here because eventually it may be prudent to extend this a bit further, but one thing at a time.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely. The next thing we gotta do is tear things down. Build proper.
Now we can build proper factories.
Yep. I'm gonna put my biofuel generator in a nice little building.
That's not entirely great, but that's okay. I don't care at the moment. What I need is... Nope, don't do that.
Oh, satisfaction of a job well done. Satisfactory.
We're finally out of the absolute beginning of
Yes. About ding dang time, right?
Now to expand and optimize.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Did it again. Okay.
Question is, how much time do we still
You've been at this
It's
for
about
about
quarter
2.5
to 9,
hours.
so yeah.
This might be a good spot to honestly stop and break for the day, because this was a bit of a hustle.
Yeah.
Okay, I am just doing a quick...
Because like,
Nope, I don't have enough.
the next major push
I
for
need
us
to get some rips real quick.
is definitely going to be just getting some of our basics produced at a slightly faster rate.
Mm-hmm.
Making a bit more
Yeah,
use of the nodes around here.
I want to overhaul the biofuel and copper and
Wanna,
concrete. That's the word I was looking for.
yeah. I mean, this concrete node's tapped to capacity, but
Yeah.
without we don't have miners Mark II yet, so we can't really
No,
like
but I can.
supercharge everything.
No, but I can make it look nice.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
That's-
I have just doubled our screw production.
Ooh,
Heck
nice.
yeah.
On the downside, I had to empty that bin to do it. Oh, there is no bin anymore. Haha, there is no bin. Can I get a bin down there? No, because I'm missing rods. Well, I can fix that. Give me 2 shakes, and I will have a slightly better way of doing this.
I have rods.
Oh, I got them.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is basically just plunk you down there. Fill you full of all that.
I'm gonna have the buffer bin.
Yeah, that's what I just put back in as the buffer bin. I just need to... Problem is I'm out of rips.
I've got some rips.
Okay. There we go. Alright, now that should flow a lot better.
There we go.
I put all the iron that I was carrying back into that bin.
Ah, look at
Actually,
that.
if you can get the this last bit here from the merger into that bin.
Ahead of you, actually.
You did that already. Sweet. Yeah, I was going to say, because they make 50 each, and that'll give us 120, so... Screws is now a thing. We are now doubled in production on all 3 of the basic iron products.
Nice.
Which should carry us for a good while.
Like, there is obviously a refactoring coming where we actually say, okay, this goes to the bin, this goes to the second stage thing, instead of hand carrying them. But I feel like we find another iron source and start that there.
Thankfully, we have, like... We have a number
1,000
of, like...
different iron nodes.
There's a bunch of impure
We have
normals
options.
out here in the desert. We can make
Like,
a pretty...
yeah, we'll have to make more miners to do it. But what we'll have at the end is basically a true ironworks.
Yeah, I think that's probably what's called
And
for
then
next.
later we can come back to these pure nodes and say, okay, now let's build the stage 3 version of it that
yeah.
really goes all out. When we can put Mark II miners on it and...
Mark II miners and Mark III belts, yeah.
Yes. I feel like that might be my project next, is the proper next ironworks, but
The big box
I don't know,
ironworks.
we'll divvy up the I mean, it's probably going to be a multi-person project anyway, because it's non-trivial.
Yeah, and we kind of need, like, mod frames and rotors and rips in good supply moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not really something any of us can really do without at this stage.
Well, and that's why I was saying, like, one or more of us, that should be the next thing, is let's find a iron site we can work with that'll give us enough raw materials and have it do what this is doing, except part of the construction is going into storage and the rest is going to what those 3 assemblers over there are doing, which is the hand-fed version of what we need to be doing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, look, we've got 16 rotors over here now. No, we need a lot more than that. 16 rotors and 15 mod frames. That's not enough.
No.
Not
No, we
when
need so many.
coal generators and
Oh.
water extractors take 10 a pop.
I know where I want to take my end of session photo from. It's up here.
Top the
Up by
space
the
elevator
space
platform.
Yep. Gotta do it that way. Oh. Let's see here. Hey, Nix, get over down where Spud is. There you go. Perfect. And click. Photo saved. And on that note, I think we're good. I think we got a good... I think.
Ooh, this is a nice
We have
view,
power.
actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have coal power. We have reached an important milestone.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah. We've got the space
Critical.
elevator. Very pretty green space elevator.
I do like that. That's a good color
Yeah,
for it.
that works out pretty well.
Your one request was forest greens, so I found some nice greens.
Yeah. Look upon our works, ye mighty, and chuckle.
And chuckle. Sensible chuckle.
Sensible chuckle.
All right.
All right.
We have a save file. You are free to depart.
All right. And
Alright.
I'll go ahead and call that a stream. Farewell.
Farewell.
Thank you. Bye-bye.